It's Sharon Ury with Sharcom Realty. Buying and or selling real estate can be confusing. Today, we're going to discuss what is earnest money and what is option money. Earnest money. In most cases, earnest money is delivered when the sales contract or purchase agreement is signed, but it can be also attached to the offer. Once received with the contract, the earnest money is held with the title company until all the obligations of the contract have been completed and closing has occurred. Earnest money is essentially a deposit a buyer makes on a home they want to purchase. A contract is written up during the exchange of the earnest money that outlines the conditions for refunding the amount. Earnest money deposits can be anywhere from 1 to 10% of the sales price, depending mostly on the market interest. When a buyer decides to purchase a home from a seller, both parties enter into a contract. The contract doesn't obligate the buyer to purchase the home because reports from the home appraisal and home inspection may later reveal problems with the house. The contract does, however, ensure the seller takes the home off the market while it's being inspected and appraised. To prove the buyer's offer to purchase the property is made in good faith, the buyer makes an earnest money deposit, or an EMD. The buyer might be able to reclaim the earnest money if something that was specified ahead of time in the contract goes wrong. For instance, the earnest money would be returned if the house doesn't appraise for the sales price, or the inspection reveals a serious defect, provided these contingencies are listed in the contract. However, earnest money isn't always refundable. For example, the seller gets to keep the earnest money if the buyer decides not to go through with the home purchase for contingencies not listed in the contract, or if the buyer fails to meet the timeline outlined in the contract. The buyer will, of course, forfeit the earnest money deposit if they simply have a change of heart and decide not to buy. Option money. The option money is non-refundable. However, a good real estate agent will make sure the contract specifies that the option money will be applied to the sales price if the buyer determines they want to move forward with the purchase during the option period. The option money is essentially a payment to the owner for the right to enter the home and perform any inspections or due diligence necessary within a specific amount of time. The check is made out to the seller, and the seller can cash it and should cash it immediately. The amount of option money and length of option period are specified in the contract. However, both are negotiable, and as a good rule of thumb in the real estate market is that the option money should be 1% of the sales price. Thus, for a sales price of $300,000, the option fee would be $300. And for a 7-day option period, the option period countdown begins the day after the contract is executed and commences at 5 p.m. on the specified date. For example, if you had a 7-day option period and the contract was executed on the 9th, the option period would end on the 16th at 5 p.m. Holidays and weekends do not matter when determining the date the option period ends. I hope this helps a bit in understanding earnest and option money. I look forward to seeing you on another one of my videos. Don't forget to like this and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a safe and healthy and great day. Looking forward to seeing you soon.